So I just got back from gym, and the lighting in here, oh my goodness, hold on. Let me get you in a bit better light. Okay. So I just got back from gym and I kind of thought I want to do a video like where I kind of sit down and get ready for my day and talk about 2023 because it's 2023 now, which is so weird. I feel like 2022 lasted like so long. It felt like the longest year of my life, and I've spoken about how that year was really shit for me. So yeah, today I want to talk about 2023, some goals I have, some things that I have coming up. Yeah, I just want to do like a little sit down and chat and chill. Before I get into it though, I need to have a shower and freshen up since I just finished the gym, so like give me like 2 seconds. Hi. So I'm done. I had a shower, washed my hair. So I'm thinking for today, I think I just want to do like maybe just some eyeliner and some lipstick and just like my skincare and stuff, and nothing too over the top. I just have some errands to run in town, and then I think I've got a couple of things to film today, and yeah, it's gonna be a pretty chill day. So I'm not thinking anything too crazy, but I thought I'd sit down with you guys and kind of just talk about 2023 and yeah, just hang out and chat. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna start with some skincare. There's a lot of lights on me at the moment. I've got my mirror lit up because that way I can see what I'm doing, but I've got like a light here, here, and here. So if it's a bit bright, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna start off with my skincare and just kind of chat, and yeah. I've never done one of these before, so if I'm a bit awkward, that's why. Alright, time to put this back. If you're curious as to what I'm using today for my skincare, I have changed a couple of things since I did my skincare video. That was like when we first moved into this house actually, so that was nearly a year ago. I've changed a couple of things, so if you're interested in what I'm using, I'll list it down below. But I'm pretty much going to be looking here while I talk, so if I'm not looking, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be looking at my mirror and everything and just making sure that I'm, you know, doing it all right. So yeah, 2022, as I was saying at the start of the video, like, was a crazy year. We had a lot happen in terms of my health and uni and relationships. I released that video about me and Graham breaking up in the start of May, and we're back together now, and things have been like honestly amazing. Like I love him so much, and I'm so happy with where we are now. Yeah, a lot happened in 2022. I ended up being hospitalized 14 times. I had to remember that for a second there, and a lot of them were because of diabetes related complications, so things with like infections or just low blood sugars would just have a lot of side effects that couldn't just be treated or cured at home, so I had to go into hospital for them, and it was not fun. It took a pretty decent toll on me mentally and physically, and at the end of the day, I think at the start of 2022, I was very insecure about my body, and I still am. Like, I still have a lot of things that I would like to work on and improve over time, but at the moment, I am just thankful for this body because it kept me alive for 2022. It kept me going through all of those hospital trips and through all of the tests and everything that happened. And I'm just grateful to, you know, exist. And whenever I look at my body in the mirror and whenever I get like really in my head about what I look like, I just kind of like remind myself like, this is the body that got you through all of those really challenging times in hospital. So it's been a good reminder of loving my body regardless of what it looks like. That was definitely one of the learning curves of 2022. We've definitely learnt a lot from last year. As last year came to a close and 2023 was coming up, and New Year's Day and New Year's Eve and everything, I saw a lot of like TikToks and Instagram posts about people who had also said that 2022 was one of the hardest years of their lives. And it surprised me how many people struggled last year. Like, for me, I feel like last year was, from my personal experience, last year was worse than 2020, just from everything that I went through health-wise. And I was really surprised to see how many people felt the same way with their own lives. And I'm really hoping 2023 is going to be a better year, touch wood, fingers crossed. I honestly am just trying to go into this year with the mindset of just healing. Last year I started the year wanting growth and wanting to learn about myself and become more in tune with myself, I guess. And I did that, not in the way that I expected, definitely not how I thought I would, but I definitely achieved my goal of learning about myself, because in the end, everything that I went through, it was me who was there for myself 100% of the time. I was the only one who understood what I was going through, and it was a big learning curve. As I said, we've learned a lot. I literally started this video saying I wasn't going to talk much about last year, and here I am. So let's talk about 2023. 2023, I am very excited. I am graduating this year. I released a video last, I think it was either October or November, about my final exams, and if you can hear the person mowing the lawn across the road, I'm so sorry. Hello? He's really going off, isn't he? Alright. So basically I had a video released last year about my final exams and how I was hoping to at least finish my classes by the end of last year, and then I would only have placement left. And I only failed one class, which I was upset about, admittedly, because I just wanted it all to be over with. So I'm resitting that class this year, but at the same time, with the year I had last year, with everything that happened, like 14 hospitalizations alone, and only failing one class out of, I think, 6 or 5, that's insane. Like, I'm pretty happy with how I did. I think I did really well, everything considered, and I'm not, now that I've kind of moved on from being upset about it, I'm like, it's only one class and placement, and then that's it. So yeah, I will be graduating in June. I am so excited. So that is a definite highlight of this year already. I am so excited to just move forwards in my life and to start the next chapter. I think Graham and I are both very excited about that. So for those who don't know, I recently started back on my insulin pump, and I have a sensor here. And it has been amazing. The technology that I have at my hands now is incredible. It used to be so expensive to run this, and now it is a lot more affordable. Not saying that it is affordable for everyone, but it is more affordable for more people. So I'm just putting my pump back in. Being back on the pump and on a sensor that works with the pump has just been life-changing for me. It has let me get better control of my blood sugars, and it is a 24/7 system, so it's just around the clock. And now there's new features that like it takes care of your blood sugars kind of behind the scenes, and things that I would normally have to stress about and do and get frustrated about, I don't have to worry about them anymore, and it's really nice. When I first found out about these features and spoke to my doctor, I cried my eyes out, because I have been living with this for 13 years and it has just been life-changing. My blood sugars have not been this good in years. I am already, if you can't tell, I feel really good internally. Like, after having my blood sugars being horrible for so long, and like I can tell the difference internally how I am feeling, and it is amazing. So I can't wait to see how this feels even further down the track, and having longer control over everything. But at the moment, I'm probably a month on this system. I didn't want to work. Probably a month on this system, and it's just been amazing. I'm trying to get this to be nice to me. So I'm definitely keen for better health for 2023. I touch wood, I do not want to go to hospital as many times as I did last year. That was not it. I can tell you right now, it was absolutely shit. And yeah, from better health, I'm hoping that 2023 will allow me to do more on the internet in terms of content and Twitch and streaming and YouTube and just all of that. I don't really have any like firm scheduling or things in place at the moment, because I've kind of just been trying to take that pressure off me. I feel like when I had a schedule and my health wasn't good, I was just stressed all the time whenever I would stream and everything. And my community has been so lovely to me in terms of just take your time, heal, do what you need to do. We are gonna stick around, you don't have to stress. It's just, they've been amazing. So I am so thankful for them. And you know, I've spoken to Graham in the past and my friends, and I don't know if I've spoken about it on here, but I constantly feel guilty at not putting out enough content for the amount of support I get from these people. I just feel like I'm never doing enough to say thank you, and I really am grateful. If you've continued to support me through all these challenging times in my life, I thank you so much. I have a couple of projects that I've kind of been working on slowly behind the scenes. I had deadlines for them originally, but now I'm just kind of like trying to have fun with it. I guess I'm just trying to find the fun in content again. I feel like it's so easy to get distracted from what is actually important in content. You get really caught up in the numbers of everything, and it's really easy to forget that it's a hobby that you enjoy, or it's something that you enjoy doing. And yeah, I think I'm just trying to find that again, and slowly I am. I'm really happy about that. I think this one's kind of generalized, but it's definitely a big one, and that is I went through so much in 2022 that by November I remember telling my therapist and just telling people, like, I don't know who I am. I don't know what makes me happy. I don't know what I like, what I don't like. I just lost myself, and I mainly just spent the year surviving. I was in survival mode and fight or flight, like 24/7, just trying to get through the year. And then the year ended and I was like, I don't know who I am. Like, I've spent months just healing and going to therapy and just trying to understand myself. And it's been a process, and I know that it's not done. We have much more to do. That was way too much. Okay. Yeah, I think one thing that I'm looking forward to in 2023 is redefining myself and learning about myself and rediscovering who I am. And I think it's really fitting going into the next chapter of my life. You know, I've changed so much over the last 4 years. I really want to do a podcast episode on that, actually, because the person who I used to be compared to now and the life lessons I've learned whilst being at uni, it's just a complete contrast, and I really want to kind of talk about that process of growing up and what I learned. And yeah, I think it would be really interesting to kind of like reflect back on. So I think that's something I'm gonna do in the future. Okay, we're done with the skincare, so I'm gonna put it all back in here. Okay, I'll brush this. I don't know what earrings I want to wear. I might wear my bumblebees today. I've also been thinking about things I want to do when I graduate, which is crazy to even think about. Graham and I definitely want to travel, which I'm really excited about. I really want to go to like Japan, and I really want to go to New Zealand and Tassie and just explore. I'm really excited for that. I really want to learn Japanese. I started learning a little bit, I think it was like the year before last year. And then uni work kind of took priority over Duolingo, and it just kind of got lost in the sauce. I'll also list makeup stuff that I use in the description as well. I'm actually really surprised at how long it took me to find eyeliner that I like using. I buy a lot of drugstore stuff. I have like a couple of high-end stuff like Fenty, but yeah, eyeliner, I've got 2 drugstore ones that I really like, and the amount of ones that I've bought that I just don't enjoy using, it's crazy. But I also have hooded eyes, so it took me a really long time to learn how to do my eyeliner. I'm still perfecting it now. I have like a little jar of Q-tips to kind of just like clean up like the messy bits, but I'm better than I used to be, so I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm gonna have like the worst concentration face while I'm doing this as well, so please forgive me. If you're learning how to do eyeliner, Q-tips and micellar water are gonna be your best friend. I definitely wouldn't have gone very far with learning how to do my eyeliner without being able to clean it up. So highly recommend doing that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Can you see? Can you see it? I like how it looks. I always get really nervous doing my eyeliner now, especially like with stream and stuff, because that's mainly when I do it. And I get really scared that someone's gonna come in and like roast it, because I know it's not perfect, but I definitely improved, and that is the main thing. Cool, I'll do the other eye now, painstakingly. eyes are done. I think I'm happy with how they look. I'll try and get some light. Can you see? I like how it looks. It's the worst lighting situation, and I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so now just lipstick, and then I'm just gonna head off and start my day, I guess. The podcast is coming back as well. That is another thing. I have kind of been working on like reformatting it and trying to make it more of a cohesive, coherent situation. In like the first episode or two, I didn't really have much of a structure to it, and now I'm trying to do something with more structure and hopefully some guests. Stay tuned for that. I'm very excited. Yeah, there's a lot happening this year, and I think my main goal for this year is to focus on healing. Like, I'm still going to be trying to do my best with my content and work and finishing off uni and all that, but I'm hoping to have less pressure on myself than last year, because last year I was really stressed, and I was really pressuring myself to do well at everything and get through everything, and it was just a big mess. And this year I just want to get through it, you know? I think that's it. I'm pretty happy with what I got. So that is it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all of the love and support over the last year and a bit. I know things have been kind of crazy with just health and life in general on my side of things, and I haven't been able to give you guys as much content as I would have liked to. And I'm really hoping that I can start slowly coming back into more regular content and doing things and enjoying myself with it. So fingers crossed about that. If you haven't already, remember to hit the like button, subscribe, do whatever the things are. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope I can see you guys in the next one. Bye!